So like you gain a bit of time there, but then in the high school you lose time because of the triangle prompts not appearing immediately. Also, to get out of the gymnasium, you can get out of the window earlier on this patch, I believe it is. On the latest patch, you have to wait for Bill to exit the window first. In winter, as soon as you have done the deer section,
Uncle Tommy, what
like the cutscene takes a little while to
Uncle Tommy?
to skip.
Hello?
On this patch, on the latest patch, it doesn't.
What was that all about? Dad?
So yeah, that's mainly it. It's basically just the main things are like the triangle prompts and like the places where you can run where you couldn't on the other patch and vice versa. They kind of balance each other out because there are some good areas in this patch and there are some good areas. Sorry, and there are some bad areas in this patch, and then like that kind of gets flipped for the other patch.
There you are.
Sarah, are you okay?
Yeah?
Does anyone come in here?
Let me type his name for you.
Don't go near the doors. Just stand back there.
Dad, you're kind of freaking me out. What's going on?
Yeah, so that's how you spell his name. If you take a look on like the speedrun leaderboard, like you'll see his name on there. Like he's always like first or second place. It's either him or Anthony, basically.
Jimmy. Jimmy, I am warning you.
But to be fair as well, if you take a look at Anthony's tutorials online, if you go onto YouTube and search for his speedrun tutorials, he goes through the differences between the patches as well. And like a lot more in depth, and obviously there were visuals as well. So yeah, it's just a case of learning the differences basically. I just prefer this because of certain sections. Because I've been so used to running on this patch, like I'm just kind of, yeah, I'm just kind of used to it. But if you're going to be running on any difficulty basically other than grounded, then do it on the latest patch, definitely.
I'm fine.
Because it is more beneficial.
You hear us on the radio?
Yeah, sure thing.
Thanks.
And yeah, with the triangle prompts, where is that they have been happening? Because sometimes I don't get a triangle prompt at the doggy door in the graveyard. Sometimes just before the bookstore in Pittsburgh, like where you're going through the quarantine zone. What else? Just before you meet Ellie, the cutscene just before you meet Ellie, sometimes the triangle prompts there is a bit weird.
Jesus Christ, how did this happen?
They got no clue. But we ain't the only town. First they're saying it's just the south.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Not a problem at all.
Holy hell.
Like I say, it's cool that, you know, like more people are showing interest in the game, and if I can be like a catalyst to help people's interests, then I will indeed do that.
Didn't Jimmy work in the city?
That's right, he did. We're fine, trust me.
Alright.
Let's see what they need.
What do you think you're doing? Keep driving.
They got a kid, Joe.
So do we.
But we have room.
Keep driving, Tommy.
No!
You see what I see. Someone else will come along.
You should have helped him.
And as well, I think we spoke about this last time as well, but I think doing New Game Plus would be easier for like someone new to learn. And to do like a new game plus, you'd have to go through like a regular new game, collect everything you can, and upgrade everything you can, basically. So I think a lot of new runners tend to start with new game plus.
What just happened? What the fuck just happened? Did you see that?
Oh, okay, cool.
God dang it.
Good.
Turn here, turn here. No. Come on, people, move.
Yeah, there's actually, like, thinking about it, there's actually quite a lot you have to remember. Like, you've got to remember how all the enemies act,
Can't stop here,
the restart encounters, the skip movies, you know, the backup strats, what weapons to use, what ammo to use, on what enemies. Yeah, there's quite a lot to learn when you think about it, but it just kind of all falls into place.
Daddy? Hey!
Get back, man. Get back.
Yeah, it's always slums, Rock. It's always slums, man. Yeah, it definitely is. But the good thing about learning, though, is every speed run you do for the first, I don't know, like, say if you were really committed to it, like, the first 6 months or so, like, you're basically always gonna PB.
Dad?
I'm here, baby. I'm here. Come, give me your hand.
Because I was consistently PBing for probably like a year until like I kind of,
My leg hurts.
it became like a little bit further between.
Keep us safe. Come on, baby. Now hold on tight.
Daddy, I'm scared.
Keep your eyes closed, honey.
Okay, well, it's a little bit better so far. To be fair, like I should have practiced slums before I started because I knew that was going to be a risky area.
Keep looking at me, baby.
Oh.
We're gonna get out of this. Yes.
This way, through the alley. Go! He's dead. God damn it.
We're almost there. We're almost there, baby.
That was better until he glitched through me.
Keep going. Find a way out of here. Come on. Go. Move it. Get to the highway.
Yeah.
Go. You got Sarah. I can help.
Yeah, it is exciting.
I will meet you there.
Definitely.
Hurry.
Feels good when you like do a section like good and then you improve upon it the next time.
We're almost there.
And even better when you PB. I haven't PB'd this section for so long.
You're getting closer. Dad?
This section, this category, even.
Wait, are you serious?
I got served the damn papers this morning. I've been selected for outside work duty.
Oh, that's such crap. Soldiers are supposed to handle the outside.
I'll make sure to tell them that.
831 is good. It is good. I'd say... I mean, I don't often reset in... Like, if it's anything above 835, I will reset. 835 is about the most I can handle
Ration line
before I'm not happy.
must be running low again.
Yeah, 830. Like I can still get 829 to be fair, but I've just never done that entire section
Seems
perfectly.
like more people are getting infected.
That just means more people are sneaking.
Yeah, 831's good. Yeah, as long as it's not worse than 835, then I'm not too worried about intro.
All right, drive on through.
See you later.
Yeah, they bloody love to do that, I tell you.
What's your business here? Got the day off. Visiting a friend.
All right, move on through.
Thanks.
Very frustrating. Basically, if you don't get like Tommy's first push like correctly, and then onto his second, onto his third, etc., like you get so many people like in front of you, and it just kind of ruins it. So basically, you have to get them all perfectly, otherwise all the pedestrians just fall over in front of you. And even then, even when you do all of them perfectly, they still sometimes manage to slip in front.
They're gonna close all the checkpoints. We're gonna have to go around the outside.
Outside the wall.
Or we could just let Robert go.
Yeah, so he's either going to get up and start walking straight down the
I
hallway,
was there. Hey, how's the east
walks
tunnel
over to
looking?
test, stops.
Clear. I just used it.
So that's what I get all the time,
Where are you off to?
Gonna
basically.
pay Robert a visit?
And then I
too.
stick on Tess's left and his right.
She's been asking around, trying
And
to.
I even, like, I don't think doing this makes a
Look at the
difference, but I point the camera down, and it makes, I don't know, it feels like he doesn't get as close to me when the camera's pointing down and, like, not on him.
Hey, you stay out of trouble, all right? Military's gonna be out in force soon.
Yeah, see you around.
Yeah, so annoying. But anyway, this restart encounter. So you turn this hallway,
Marlene looking for Robert?
and there's two ways you can look at it.
I don't like it.
You've got that lampshade on the wall there, yeah? You've then got a line just here. As soon as you pass that, restart encounter.
Us.
Hey guys.
And that puts
How's it
Tess
going?
ahead of you when she would have
Stirring
been
up out
behind
there.
you.
How we looking over here?
And it also prevents her from standing there a little longer
That's what I
as
like to
well.
hear.
Not sure how long it saves, but I know it does save.
Joel, give me a hand with this.
Yeah, I'll take it easy out there.
Oh, God, this place reeks. I need to watch what they throw away down here. If there be light. Let's grab our gear.
Not a lot of ammo.
Make the shots count.
I always check there because basically there's a, well, like on my game there was like what we thought was a bug basically. So you don't have to check your bag there, but I always check to make sure this this perk that you get on the pre-ordered editions of this game hasn't appeared in the menu basically. Yeah, as soon as we go through here, we are. I'm pressing circle twice, followed by X, then circle. Basically, so he'll crouch walk to the counter,
Be careful.
stand up,
Got a trick question.
jump, and then crouch again. And then as soon as you get to that little bit of garbage on the floor, that's when you can start walking again.
Where's the ladder?
It's got to be around here somewhere.
That's just like a movement thing. It's just more optimal to do it that way.
Got it.
Great, bring it
Because
over.
like you're forced into like a slow walk animation there. So if you're crouching, then it's just more optimal. Once again, both feet on the ladder, restart
Lady.
encounter.
You must be thinking of someone else.
I think you can time it a little bit before that as well, but I always like to make sure both feet are on the ladder before I
Down through
restart.
here. You think Robert's still got our guns?
For his sake. He
At the
better.
end of her
Once we get our
dialogue,
merchandise
crouch.
back, it should be easy to unload. Hold up.
As soon as you get past the radiator, stand up.
Where the hell are all these?
Just stand up by holding the run button as well.
Not that old. Better keep your eyes and ears open.
We should be able to fit through here.
You okay?
Yeah. Damn ceiling's falling apart. Be careful.
So we're picking this up, then we're turning left and going through the door immediately in front of us, and then right, and then we're holding down the listen mode button just to avoid getting the dialogue box. So grab this through the left door, through the right door.
Up ahead. You hear that?
And that's it. I always used to get lost here as well. Always. Yeah, no worries. Take care, Binksy.
How you want to handle it? All right, that's all of them.
And yeah, good luck with learning and stuff.
Let's head back into the city.
Have a good weekend. What's up, Adam?
After you.
Great top. Cheers. What about my bottom?
I got it.
Here, pass it to me.
It's a bit heavy.
I think I can handle it.
All right.
Oh, I just remembered I've turned the volume off for my controller. I was wondering why I didn't get the... Why that isn't making a noise. Is that making a noise on a stream for you guys when I'm flicking the flashlight on and off?
Make sure there ain't any soldiers around.
It's clear. Come on.
And zoom in. What are you trying to say?
Shut it.
Okay. Yeah, I only turned that off because on
Hey, little man.
on Lost Legacy. Was it Lost
Sure the coast is
Legacy?
clear?
No, it was on Days
No
Gone.
soldiers, none of Robert's men.
It was coming through the controller really loud, but then it was also coming through my headset as well, so it was like double audio, and it must have sounded
You know he's
terrible.
expecting us.
Well, that'll make it more interesting. Good to go. Come on.
Hey, Tess, hey, Tess. Hey, pretty lady, how you doing today? I heard you
Not
got
right
some-
now, Terrence.
No, it's good. Look at
Not now. You hear me?
Okay.
You touch it, you buy it.
You got everybody's ass.
It's been a while. You don't visit us anymore.
Where do you think you're going?
Malik, sit back down.
Oh, sorry, Tess. Didn't realize you two were together. Go ahead.
Excuse me. Anyway, Adam, how was your
Yeah.
counselor,
No,
man?
Malik, don't ask. There. I'm looking for Robert. You come through here?
Half hour ago. He went back to the wharf. He's there now.
Here we go.
Let us through.
You guys need to turn around and head back if you know what's good for you.
Our beef isn't with you.
Nice,
Just with
man.
Robert. You don't want to do this.
Is that one more session which you've been like appointed, or is that because you feel like you only need one more session?
Bash your skull unless you turn around and get your dumb ass out of here.
Fuck this.
Take cover!
You ready?
Yeah.
I'll cover you. Get the angle on them.
You're dead, asshole!
Nicely done, Texas.
Surprising, twice in a row they've actually dropped ammo there for me.
Well,
Okay, that's good, man.
Give me your hand.
So they've like appointed you the right amount for how you're feeling as well. So that's great. Do you feel like it's helped you a lot? Like, are you more like confident? Has it helped to like tackle issues you've been having?
More of Robert's guys.
How do you know they're coming? 2 of our guys died trying to take Tess out. Guarantee that she and Joel are on their way here right now to get Robert.
Alright, let's not mess up this time.
We shouldn't have taken this job.
Well, that weren't this section I messed up on, it was the next one.
Let's spread
Nice
out and make sure no one's
Texas.
creeping around in here.
Let's search the area.
Consolidated the crates in the south warehouse.
Shit. Well, I still messed that up, but whatever. That'll do.
Should have brought more.
So frustrating because I know I can
Yeah.
do that area perfectly, but I just can't string it all together. Like, if I just get all of those headshots and they're all in the right position, then like that area is perfect, and that
There's
would be
our
a
boy.
gold. Yeah, I thought he was gonna. I weren't really sure. Like, I thought he was still gonna kind of be near the stairs.
wrap this up.
But yeah, that still worked out. At least he wasn't trying to hide behind the corner.
Yeah, lost our contacts in the north.
Get him!
Oh, you little fucker.
Get the fuck back!
You just want to talk, Robert.
I don't know why I find it
Fucking nothing to talk
easier
about.
to headshot on this
Put your
game
gun
compared to
down.
like Days Gone, for
Fuck
example.
yourself.
Like, I haven't been able to do headshots that well on there.
Robert!
Which is essentially the same concept. Yeah, I think it is to do with the reticle as well. Oh, good.
We
Missed the
gotta get out of
space
here.
bar there.
Now.
You want this deal? We gotta move.
Through here.
Oh, okay.
I know a way around this. Come on.
Right, if you feel an improvement in yourself, man, that's great. That is great. Yeah, Adam, so the next should we book in our meetup then? Yeah, green split for once as well. I can work out the next time I have like a Saturday off or something, and I'll make plans.
what's left of them. What do you I think I'm turning to you guys. This way. Joel, give me a hand with this.
Hey, how you holding up?
I'll live. Hold up. Soldiers. That's the way out. The door under the bridge.
I ain't a big fan of these odds.
We can sneak by them, even though I know that's not your style.
We'll see how it goes. Let's get moving.
We need to get to the door.
Keep saying it, but I need to practice this area. I think I can get a faster split on this. And obviously avoid that as well. But that was movement. Well, I got shot there.
Where are we going, Marlene?
Sounds good, man.
This way. It's not far now.
How you holding up?
I'm running on fumes, but I'll make it.
Sounds good. Yeah, I've got like my work shift in front of me, so I can probably give you a date now. I mean, if you were going for romantic there, then that's kind of
Joel, give me a hand with
not
this.
the case, is it? Candlelit dinner, you started off well, quick in and alley, that's not so nice. But no. Mate, honestly, like, so a good day for me would be, I don't even know, to be fair. I mean, I'm not fussy, like, I'd be happy with a Burger King. Actually, I'd want a Burger King. Burger King is the one. Or Five Guys. Or Pizza Hut. Or Papa John's. Or just anything greasy, basically. Oh shit, that was a gold. How was that a gold? I didn't even notice.
How are we supposed to reach that?
Just give me a minute.
Huh. Yeah, romance is dead. Do you know what? I haven't. Did I reset that area? I think that was a split I reset actually, so I don't think that's a true gold. Yeah, I did reset that split.
You and Marlene anyways.
Because I was about to say I didn't think I was ever gonna gold that again. But that was a reset. That's not a true gold, but it's still a
The
gold.
leader of the Fireflies. What are you, like 12?
She knew my mom.
Adam would be happy with Five Guys.
Not that that has anything to do with anything.
So where are your parents?
Where are anyone's parents? We haven't got along one time.
You're funny with
Instead of
food,
just staying
how?
in school, you
What stuff
decided
don't you
to
like?
join the Fireflies. Think it's a bit strange that they're having us do their smuggling?
Marlene wanted to do it herself. We weren't their first choice. Or the second for them. She's lost a lot of men. Beggars can't be choosers.
Let's just hope there's someone alive to pay us.
Yeah, what day would be better, by the way, Adam? Saturday or Sunday?
Come on.
Who's waiting for us at the drop-off?
She said there's some fireflies that have traveled all the way from another city. Girl must be important. What is the deal with you?
Like fish and chips will do as well. Like I'm not really bothered, dude. Like I'm not that fussy of an eater, so we can basically go and eat whatever. Saturday, cool. So if it were Saturday, my next Saturday off.
Now hold up. There's a patrol up ahead. Alright.
Will be.
We're good. Come on up.
Oh, I don't know if I could do that because that would be my brother's birthday.
Come on, kid. Watch your step.
I don't know, I'll have to work it out.
This rain ain't gonna do us any good.
Holy shit.
The next Saturday I have off is the 1st of June, but I know my day off, that's the last of my days off, which means I'll be on an early on the Sunday, which is like a 5 AM, damn it, which is a 5 AM start, which is a 3:30 AM wake up, so that wouldn't be ideal for me because I know I'd have to go to bed earlier that night. The week after that I'd have a Saturday off, but then that'll be my brother's birthday weekend, so I don't know if he's doing anything or not. Yeah, we'll work it out.
God damn it.
Once I get my rotor for next month, I'll have a look at it.
I see him, I see him. I hear him up ahead.
Yeah, because none of us know what he looks like, do we?
Come on, Ellie.
Like, it's quite strange. Like, I mean, like Rock, I had the same image. Like before you first had a cam, like I was trying to picture what you look like as well. So yeah, it's quite like same with Wildfire. Like I'm constantly trying to picture what he looks like whenever I'm speaking to him. That's so great. Same with you, like Rochi as well. Don't know what you look like. Jetalix. I know what Adam looks like. Andy. Craig. All these names and no faces.
Charlie squad, report.
Shit. I got more soldiers.
Target's still on the loose, sir. Break off pursuit and report back to Sector 11.
I don't think they see us.
Acknowledge. Get to your vehicle.
Do you? Like how old is he? Is he like 14 or something there?
Returning to the wall. You heard the man. Hold on. Let's go.
Still in green. Oh yeah, possibly Andy. Like I don't know if I did I follow you? I can't remember. But yeah, I know you followed me. I don't know if I looked at your picture though. What do you mean? What's my view on what you look like? I know what you look like, Adam. You've like I've seen your picture before.
Buildings look like they're closed. They're so damn.
He's been listening to us.
So what happened?
Hey, cheers, Mouth Chew. Appreciate it, dude.
Yeah. Sounded pretty far away, though.
He was
Are we
15.
safe?
Wildfire, are you 15? Or do you look 15?
Over here.
Hey, Tess.
Come in. Body's pretty fresh. Let's not stick around.
God damn it. Clicker.
Jeez. What's wrong with its face?
To be honest, Adam, I can't remember what I thought you looked like beforehand, but
Sort of.
yeah, so I can't really tell you what I thought. Because I think I think you joined my Discord quite soon after we started talking, and then your picture was on there immediately, so I kind of knew what you looked like straight away. Oh yes. Internet's rubbish, but the beer is good and the sun is out.
You alright?
It's nothing.
Search for supplies.
Is it warm in Japan this time of year then, Mouth?
Oh boy.
It is Japan, isn't it, that you live, from what I remember?
Clear.
Yeah, I can't wait for your face reveal stream, Wildfire. So looking forward to it.
Let's go.
24, okay. Yeah, that's quite warm. What are we today in England, where I am?
Clickers?
Shit. Go.
England, we are 9 degrees today at the moment, and it's actually sunny as well, which gives you the false idea that it's warm, but it's not. In Kobe. Cool. Sunny but cold, yeah, that's exactly it, Andy.
Over through here.
Yeah, to be fair, like, I'm pretty sure, was it yesterday?
Give me a second.
No, it was Thursday. My missus had a barbecue. Like, she works in the school, and like they decided to have a barbecue, like the teachers, after school had finished.
Come on.
And it was literally so cloudy, and it had been raining that day, but because it was kind of warm, that justified it.
The stairwell's blocked.
English people are funny.
Just don't look down.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Wildfire, you said it, man. I believe rock, so 500 follow, face reveal.
Come on, Ellie. Yeah. Don't look down.
Rachie, did you see the eyes of the werewolf moving? Because if you did, that is where Wildfire is hiding. I'm in Harlow, which is not too far from the Epping Underground line, which is at the end of Central. Didn't pick up that brick, did I? Okay, well, that could have been better. Weren't horrible though. Yeah, so I'm about, if I want to get to central London, I'm probably an hour on the underground.
Alright, hold on.
But yeah, like to get to like the technical outskirts of London, I'm like 10 minutes. I'm like 6 miles from the M25, so not too far.
Here.
the notorious car park, essentially, rather than a motorway. Yeah, I've always really wanted to visit Japan. Must be a cool place to live. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where that is. How long have you lived there, Mouth? So I remember you telling me like how like you met your wife and like she lives there, so that's why you moved or something. It is the world's longest car park.
Over there, see him?
Shit. God, we're almost out.
8 years, cool.
Okay, Joel, you take point. I'll watch the rear. Ellie, no matter what, you stay right on his heels. Sure. You stay sharp.
Right, let's see if I remember this. Move for love. That's why I moved to Harlow as well. I do owe you copyright for that one, Jetlix. Admittedly, yes.
We actually made it.
But we're all a family
Everyone
here.
okay?
We all share.
Yes. Let's move.
You guys are pretty good at this stuff.
It's called luck. And it is gonna run out.
Don't know why I always turn the flashlight off there. It literally doesn't make a difference. But I like to think I have more of a chance of not getting spotted if the flashlight isn't on.
Shit, runners!
Oh! Oh! Oh, I've never had that happen. Never. I've been like swiped at, but I've never been actually grabbed. Oh, okay, yeah, Wellwyn Garden City.
Double time.
Yeah, that's not too far. Like it's signposted around here, so I know it's only about 15-20 minutes away. Yeah, Harlow is okay. Like I say, I moved here for love also. Basically the lease on my flat with my friend was coming up, and
Some on your shoe.
I didn't want to move back in with my parents.
Gross.
So me and the missus spoke about living together. She didn't want to move to Colchester,
Okay. How
so
do we get out of this place?
Let's find out.
so yeah, it was either move to Harlow or live with my parents, and I wanted to not live with my parents again.
Well, that's what she believes.
So yeah, we compromised and I moved in here.
All right, what's your head?
Sorry.
Sorry, go.
Sorry.
Reading or Tokyo? Shit. It's Tokyo.
alive.
Don't know why I said it like that.
I'll make my way around.
Look at here.
Tess?
Yeah, that probably would have been a gold without the grab. You're alright. Well, would have been mighty close anyway.
Tess.
Yeah, Reading or Tokyo, that's not exactly down the road from each other. So that was a hard choice, man. Well, I can imagine it was a hard choice anyway. That's like uploading your whole life to another country.
I'm fine. The girl.
Stand back.
Whoops. 0.3 gold, I'll take it. Jezza, what's up, dudes?
There we go.
I didn't even think about that. I
Home
didn't even
stretch,
turn the
Des.
camera. Not turning the camera there saved me a few seconds, like maybe a second.
Just so it's out there, I can't swim. Look, it looks like it's
The
shallow on the
Loch
right side.
Flynn.
I'm glad Marlene hired you guys.
What do you mean?
I know you guys are getting paid for this, but I'm trying to save things.
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah, I've been to Reading once, and that was for Reading Festival in 2012. I wouldn't be able to tell you a whole lot about Reading. Told you, Rock. Jumps is always going to be kept alive in my streams, just for you, dude.
We'll go upstairs. We'll probably get out from there. Just keep pushing forward.
Target neutralized. She took out 2 of my men.
Hate this camera angle, man.
Copy that.
I got this. We're gonna go through that hall. Stay down. I don't know how many more there are. I see it. Stay low.
Yeah, I went Reading Festival once for 1 day just to see the Foo Fighters in 2012. Yeah, I can't really remember anything in Reading, to be fair.
There's a soldier over there.
Yeah, PS4's working. Yeah, it didn't eject the disc last night, so tightening that screw obviously done the job.
Lying to you.
Do you come back to the UK often, Mouth?
No, the place is empty. I'll check out this area. Check down there.
Late 90s. Who did you see there, man? Yep.
We'll figure something out.
See, if I didn't know you were British, I would have been able to tell just from that blimey remark you've just made. The most British word. Blur and Muse. Muse around in 97? Don't think they were.
Oh, look, it's the work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's worth getting, Jez. I'd recommend it. I think you'd enjoy it as well.
Get on.
Really?
Because it combines two things you enjoy, zombie games and riding a motorcycle.
Be careful.
I got you.
I didn't think they were around that early. Like, I thought it was like kind of 2000, 2001 they formed. Might be wrong though. I'd love to see Muse live, like I've heard they're amazing.
I got it.
Let's get out of here.
Now, there we go. Yeah, it'll be faster to go through here.
Man,
What?
nothing. It's just I've never seen anything like this. That's all.
That's fucking teamwork!
Cool. It's kind of cool.
That's a little bit loud. Doc Dragon, thank you for the host. Oh, you went in 99, okay.
If she was up to the task, why'd she drop you off on us?
Well, maybe she's better now.
Yeah, I think Muse were
Kid, I don't
like
know
2000 or
your friend's
2001.
chances of survival weren't too high to begin with.
She's a lot tougher than you think.
It don't matter. 'Cause I doubt I can get either one of us back into the city in one piece.
Cool, Jez. Cool, man.
I wish there was some.
Yeah, it's good, man. I think you'd enjoy it. Like, it kind of combines, like, a few things. Like, it's a little bit like Far Cry in the sense that you have to take over certain marauder camps to, like, kind of make it your own for, like, a save point and stuff. It's a little bit like Tomb Raider in terms of, like, menuing. Yeah, it kind of, like, combines, like, a few good games. Run's going well so far, thank you, Dragon.
Down here. Just watch your step. It's a good drop. Are you all right?
I'm trying to learn how to whistle.
Yeah, that is nearly 20 years ago, you're alright.
There you go. All right, come here.
Having a giraffe, yeah.
Just open it.
Classic
Nothing else.
British Cockney rhyming slang.
Easy, easy.
How old are you then, Mouth, if you don't mind asking? Or mind me asking even, should I say.
Good job.
37 years young. Yeah, that's not that old, dude. Oh shit, Muse were formed in 1994. I had no idea that they were
Well,
that
now we
old.
go find Tommy.
Marlene said he's your brother?
And more importantly, he was a firefly. I know
Damn.
where to take you.
Okay.
He lives
Oh, okay, their debut album was released in 99. That's where I got that idea from.
That would be one of Bill's traps.
Your friend a bit paranoid, maybe?
Pear-shaped
Yeah, that's
means
putting it
nothing to
lightly.
them. But I mean, that kind of explains itself. Like, you're shaped like a pear.
Well,
Kind
we
of,
smuggle
nah.
stuff into the city.
Yeah, a lot of British terms don't really work well on
Just watch your step, you'll be fine.
all people that aren't familiar with them. Yeah, pear-shaped are when things go wrong.
Use this.
Pear-shaped could also be a body shape as well. Like a pear-shaped woman. Yeah, absolutely.
It's all clear. Come on up.
Alright.
Shonky. Pete song, yeah, there you go. I don't know what shonky means, to be fair. Haven't heard of that one.
Shit.
Badly made, okay. Yeah, things have gone south, yeah. The thing is though, like their terms, like I guess,
Yeah,
like
wire.
we know as
Stay
well.
underneath it, okay? Just keep your head low.
And then that's just through pop culture, isn't it, I guess?
Oh, shit. These things are kind of awesome.
There's one way to do it. Just stay close. Come on.
I got you.
Damn it, Bill.
Wanker. Not a lot of people know what a wanker is unless you're
Another one of
British.
Bill's stupid traps. There. That fridge, it looks like that's a counterweight.
Okay.
Do you know what? I don't. Bollocks isn't a term that I hear often in American culture.
Cut that rope, and it'll bring me down.
I love that word. I say it all the time. So she learned Canadian English, and then you're obviously English through and through. So there's a lot of difference.
Here.
Yeah.
Just pin to the rope. Ellie?
I think I say all those words quite often as well. Oh. Pissed. When you say pissed as well, people will assume that you're annoyed at something, and it can mean that as well, I guess. But when I'm saying pissed, I mean drunk.
Yeah.
Come on, you can do it.
Here's some ammo.
Thanks.
I got so pissed last night. Oh, why? What happened?
Damn
Are you okay now? Like, no. I wasn't angry, I was drunk.
Running.
Ellie, there's a hurry.
I don't know why I'm doing badly on this lately.
Son of a bitch.
Kind of made up for it there.
Oh, watch out.
Your ass trolleyed, bladdered, wankered, fucked. Yeah, there's so many slang words for getting drunk. Shit-faced.
Which way? Run, Ellie.
Yeah, if some of them are too hard to explain, or like you don't even know the actual reasoning behind the like the slang for it. I mean, some of them I don't understand the slang by it, but I just know that it means like a certain word.
Alright. Whatever supplies you may want or need, I suggest you grab them.
Hey, thank you.
Found everything you need?
We're good.
Sloshed. Yeah, slosh isn't one I hear or use often, but I do know.
Don't leave the
that
door open.
I got it.
Across the other building. Up the stairs. Let's move it.
Just stay with me.
Lemon Party is in the website.
What you should have done was just left them back there.
You weren't kidding about him.
Yeah, he's one
Because,
What
yeah,
kind of
like
trouble
what?
are you in?
Why were those websites like a trend or like a? It was like getting rickrolled before rickrolling was a thing. Yeah, that fucking picture. There was actually a band that I saw in Colchester, like they were like an indie band, and they were called Lemon Party.
Take care of that. Relax. So, you didn't answer my question about Tess. Yeah, I thought the two of you were inseparable.
She's busy.
So, why don't you fix one of these cars?
Oh my god, you're a genius. Lock and load.
That actually went perfect.
All right. You gotta check barricades again. You neglect the simple shit, and now you're paying for it. You know what that means? taking all the supplies.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. All like blue waffle or
Bill?
God, what were the others that we had over the years? So pitted.
You picked a hell of a place.
I've not heard of that one.
Normal people that scare me.
And do you know what? Like, I credit this pace to you guys, like keeping me deep in conversation, because generally when I'm not overthinking what I'm doing, I do a lot better. Like, so much better. So this is really helping me. Keep the conversation coming, guys.
What you got?
New toy from the toy box. This
Oh, okay.
is a nail bomb. You gotta be really careful. This thing blows, it shreds anybody standing nearby.
Yeah, a lot of my best runs involved a lot of conversation.
We got shotguns and bombs. The hell are we doing with?
It's kind of like I just let the autopilot / muscle memory take over.
I assume they're out looking for supplies.
And because I'm not really focusing on the time too much either.
Anyway,
Like, I'm looking at the time at a lot less while I'm in conversation.
They were rolling through and they get overrun by this horde of infected. They were all over the truck. It plows right in the side of the high school. Still sitting there with a battery in it.
So we take that battery and we put it in another car.
Bingo. I wanted to get it, but it seemed too dangerous.
I've got
All the
hair in my
infected
mouth.
part of town. Fuck it. Joel needs a car.
What if it's damaged?
Those trucks are like tanks.
Ellie, come on.
Just sitting there.
All right. Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, so pitted. I'll have to check that out.
Past this gate, it's all new territory to me.
I'm on it.
But I don't actually... So I need to look into that more, because I don't know how to prevent that. Because it's been a while since I've actually done the strat that way.
I suggest we move quietly.
I mean, that saves me ammo, but... if it doesn't save me time, it's not worth doing. Okay, that's weird. Cool, I'll take it.
It's tight on the other side.
What about going through here?
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll have to try and remember to take a look.
Maybe you should have given her a gun.
Okay, Bill.
Yeah, it's different for you though, Jez, because like it isn't embedded in your mind yet.
I ain't seen this yet.
Like, it's just because I've been doing this for a little while now that it's just kind of automatic for me.
I think we're good.
For now. Damn things. Nobody's bitten, right?
We're all fine. Let's just keep going.
Give me a hand with this.
Yeah, that's like my first time lost, really.
There's that truck.
Graveyard.
Right there.
Graveyard's always one of those ones though that can go either way.
There's a bunch of them up there. Try not to make a sound.
Oh, nice. Got 2 in 1 there.
That was easier than I thought it'd be. They must be holed up somewhere else.
Yeah, no worries, dude. Great chatting with you too. And have a good rest of your day, however long you have left. And I'll do my best to not lose this run.
Up there.
Thanks, Bill.
2 birds, 1 stone, 2 runners, 1 shotgun shell.
We're okay. We just need to get to the hood of the truck.
That's fucking teamwork!
And cheers for that host as well, Mel. Via Ant.
You two go.
That's alright, man. Appreciate it though.
Let's we'll sneak out the back.
Good. Wow, ammo.
Help me open this.
Lost about 3 seconds there.
Come on. More on the way. Barricade the door.
This ain't gonna hold it for long. That don't sound good.
Well, I expect this to go wrong. There you go, that is exactly what I was. Oh, fuck. Nice, okay, it didn't. Well, I got grabbed, but that's fine. I can take that, and this will be... I'll be about 1.5 minutes up now. About 1 minute and 20 up.
Alright, come on. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, Ellie really helped me out there, to be fair. That was a case of very good and fortunate RNG.
This way. We're sitting ducks here.
There's another ladder over here.
This might even be a gold, you know. Okay, that was very close. Damn it.
Is that it, Frank? You should probably search the house. I'm sure there's more supplies.
Good idea.
Let me know when you're ready to finish this thing.
I'll give you a holler.
Yeah, I don't get it either, man. It's the same with slums as well. You can go through the entire slums and not get any ammo drops at
I
all.
know how to pop a clutch.
How the hell did... You know what? I don't care. Just don't fuck it up.
All right, Ellie,
She deserves a high five. I don't know. I'll see how lucky I'm feeling.
Hit it!
Guys, to your left.
Hey, good job, kid. Shit.
Right, Jez, no worries, dude.
Good. Back to the truck.
Faster.
We just make it to the hills. Just get it over the edge.
Guys, around that house. To your right.
Come on, we don't have much time. Back to pushing.
Okay, from the other side, to your left.
that kind of works out because that was rolling.
Alright, Ellie, get ready. Alright, Ellie, start it up. You hear that sound, Bill?
Yeah, well that means the infected hear it too. Let's get the fucking truck. Go, go!
The third wave happened because I got the push on the second go with Bill. So the second wave, like, we managed to get the car push.
I'm okay.
If the run is still going this well by the time we get to the high five, I will high five her. The only thing with getting the car push roll on the second wave is it doesn't really help you out all that much because you still have to kill that third wave. I felt like that took really long, but I was mashing that square button.
I'll show you.
Motherfucker! What's wrong with these guys?
Catch your breath. We're leaving.
Okay. Watch out!
Stay down!
Damn it. Love that.
Alright, go. See if you can get it propped open with something.
There's some pretty gnarly stuff in here.
Ellie!
Right.
Yeah, it is a really cool strat. I do really like that one. I believe that is Uranto's. That was the first time I saw that strat being done. So simple as well, like, anyone could have thought of that. And I don't know why I hadn't.
Look out! Stalkers!
Wizard level 99. Thank you for the follow.
How did you know?
Know what? I've been on both sides.
A full breakfast is in a full English breakfast, Rock.
All right. Here's the bridge. That's our way.
Yeah,
out
like
here.
full Englishes, are they like popular in like Canada
Ellie,
and America?
Slow down.
Or are they even a
Wait for
thing?
me.
What? Right here.
How about you let me go first and keep your voice down?
Full Scottish. Is there actually a difference? Like black pudding rather than don't know, something else.
Where did you learn to shoot? Got something.
Black pudding rather than what else do we have? Hash browns maybe?
That bridge looks pretty far.
We'll get there.
Quite like no soldiers.
This is what most zones look like.
Pudding and haggis. What, on a full Scottish breakfast?
Still fucking. We're up all night. New head honcho. Same bullshit.
Cool, that went perfectly. With any luck, this should be a gold split. Don't know how well my movement has worked out though.
Down.
And porridge. Yeah, that strat. Well, I don't know. I first saw that strat in. I think I saw Jetalix do that strat first, actually, but he would have got it from someone else, I assume. But yeah, like I think I first saw that when I watched the New Game Plus speedrun.
We're a little closer. I think.
Just keep at it. Come on.
If you get me up there, I can move that plank.
Yeah, this is probably a very close second best pace I've ever had going into the hotel. Yeah, the run I had, I think it was a couple days before Christmas, was about this pace as well.
Oh, this place is bad, man.
What was that all about?
Yeah, with any luck,
Come to the hotel.
I can continue.
Okay.
One thing I haven't ever really understood as well, I don't know what it's like in Canada, but anytime you see bacon portrayed on TV like by Americans, it's always the crispiest bacon like imaginable.
Alright. Now you just need to find a way up. Do you think those hunters are gone?
Like, I don't really think English people have it super crispy like that.
It's clear, Ellie. Come on down.
I mean, I don't anyway.
No, this is too rich for my.
I mean, crispy's still good, bacon's still bacon, but yeah, super crispy. Yeah, it's just like so cooked.
Come on up.
Like it's essentially solid.
Watch your step. Oh shit! Get down, get down.
Ellie.
Yeah, I hear it too.
Okay, you're fine. Right, I kind of don't feel good about that because it felt like it took him too long to release that arrow. So I'm kind of nervous that I'm going to get spotted up here. I'll know within a few seconds of pressing this triangle button. And we're all good.
Let's see where this goes.
Yeah, streaky bacon.
It's gonna be a tight fit, but come on.
What do you call it? Pea meal bacon. Never heard that term for it. So yeah, streaky bacon is your like normal bacon, and pea meal bacon is our normal bacon. I mean, to be fair, like bacon's bacon. Like I'm happy, however it's cut. So though, one thing I do like, I don't know if you guys have ever tried, you Canadians, but what was it? Pancake, maple syrup, bacon on top. That is fucking good. Pretty sure that's a Canadian thing that I saw somewhere at some time.
No! Stay out there! I'll make my way up to you.
try. Demon spores.
Yeah, so that's such a Canadian thing, isn't it?
Oh shit.
Oh, there's somewhere else you can drop that nail bomb a little bit closer. I can't remember where it is. I didn't want to risk it there.
God damn it.
I was thinking about throwing it there. I was rather lucky.
So much for that.
Joel.
Ellie.
Like, I'd been spotted there, but he was still kind of like searching for me, which is strange. Yeah, I think this is my best pace ever, actually, going into financial. Can't remember exactly what time. I think I was about 1:05 going into financial. Maybe 1:10 around Christmas time. Yeah, I think this is my best ever pace. No, we're about halfway through as well, so we just got to keep this up for another 90 minutes or so.
We need to get back out, find that bridge.
Keeping it up for that long, I'm going to need a blue pill.
I hate this crap.
Giggity. But anyway, let's not think about that, because I'll probably won't do me well.
I'll be able to get there with this.
Yeah, that's true. You can still go wrong, definitely.
Hey, how about a hand?
To be honest, I'm
Sure you
never
can
too
trust me
worried
with
about
that?
financial. Like, I'm worried about like little bits leading up to financial,
Push harder.
and if anything, some parts after financial as well.
Let's go.
Like what's it called? Searchlight. I'm sometimes worried about. Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's all I should have known, but if you're gonna steal, you better make sure you get away with it. Right? I would have done.
They're all dead! They're all fucking dead!
What the hell's he yapping about?
All right, come on down. Now the safety's on.
Okay, I did lose a bit of time there, but that's fine. That's still a good financial.
You gotta respect it. This is not.
See, the time I lost there, the sniper didn't quite get into position. The Molotov guy ran towards me, and I didn't make sure that my rifle was reloaded before I went in, so that was my bad. But I've done all right from it.
It's good thinking.
Alright, Ellie should give me some ammo going into the next section as well.
Busy couple of days, huh?
Whatever, man. Damn, no food, old pair of shoes. We got nothing. Let's go.
Yeah. I kind of expect her to give me out. Sometimes she'll give you shotgun ammo though, even though you're empty of your revolver.
Man.
Ain't nothing we could have done.
I know. It's just... Oh, man.
Let's just get to that bridge.
Well, at least they finally killed that couple. I was sure they made it out of the city.
Yep. Okay. Alright, let's ignore that. Alright, that's a couple seconds. But it ain't no ting. Yeah.
Thank you.
Legend.
On your left.
I was too damn close.
The edge of the universe and back. Endure and survive.
Excuse me?
Okay.
Endure and survive.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I didn't expect to die there anyway. Like, that was my movement. I didn't get around them both nicely. Don't want to flirt with death too much though. Definitely not.
Let's go through the alley.
Well, I'm going to have trouble now because I only have one arrow. And I need... I think I need two for the searchlight. So if anyone knows of anywhere there are arrows on the way to searchlight, if you could let me know, that'd be fantastic. Because I need one arrow. I should have picked it up in hotel. Don't think there are any. Shit. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. I mean, if it is the case, then I'll have to work something else out.
Follow me.
Sorry about the whole gun thing.
Don't worry. Really? I heard some bad stuff going on down there.
You gotta be careful.
Right next to one of
Just trying to think how else I can do the searchlight differently. If I've only got one arrow.
There's someone I'd look at.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. Wait. Everyone be quiet. Get away from the windows. Gone. Man, that fucking truck. It's been hounding us ever since we got
Yeah, I
in.
think
Sam, what are you doing?
Nothing.
well, I either
My backpack is practically empty.
actually, to be fair,
Taking stuff.
It weighs like nothing.
The rule. What is it?
yeah, if I do it slower, that's fine.
We only take
I mean, to be fair, if I fire the arrow at the guy at the start like I usually do, it might not break. I might be able to get it back. So I'll just do that. And if I have to do it slower, then I will.
We did it. Not bad, old timer.
What you got, man? Let's go.
Why is Henry so slow for this? I didn't do anything wrong there, so I don't know why he's so slow.
Through this. You sure he's safe, being so close to them?
I'm the only one with the key, man.
I've done everything right there, and he was still slow.
He won't miss it now. Everybody through.
Back here. So, how old are you?
Me? 14.
How old are you?
Shit.
I'm close. All right.
I am.
Yeah, so if this arrow doesn't break,
Here we are.
then I'll be appreciative.
Hey, y'all stay close, okay?
Fucking hell, Henry, you cost me 15 seconds, mate.
Yeah.
That's comforting.
Relax, old man.
I just hope you know the way.
Yeah, I think it is. I don't really know. I think it is just random, yeah.
Let's try to take him outside. Got him. Okay, everyone move up.
Hey, you hear that? Clicker. Yeah, I hear it, but I don't see shit.
Yo, there's a guy with a light up there. See him.
Shit, they spotted us. Find some behind.
That was perfect. A little bit slow, but that was perfect.
Come on.
Junior, what's up?
Wait.
Hey, they're over here.
Got him.
Oops.
All right, check it out.
Oh, Elena, sorry. Elena, you're Elena today.
We're good. Sam, let's go.
All right, kid, come on. There you go.
I just saw Pansake and assumed it was Juno.
Hurry, hurry. Ellie!
Gotcha. Okay, we gotta get him up.
I'm sorry. We're leaving.
What? What's this bullshit?
Hey, now!
What the fuck, Henry?
It went good, Craig.
We stick together.
Went good. Yeah, the arrow didn't break. I got the arrow back, and then I got the arrow back again. Okay, that didn't go well though.
Hey, we're gonna search this area. See what we come up with.
That was intense. You cool?
Yeah. Let's go find that radio tower.
Hey, maybe we can find something in that boat over there.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Way ahead of you, kid.
Give me a hand with this.
Same time.
Yep.
Come on.
One button. Yeah, my Wi-Fi does that sometimes as well. I mean, it doesn't cut out completely, but it does drop us some frames. Days Gone, it's too early to tell yet because I haven't finished it. Yeah, like once I finished it, I'll work out what missions are required to do, and then in what order to do them in is like most optimal, and then I'll take it from there. I reckon it'll probably be,
Which way?
I don't know, it'll probably be a long one though. I reckon it might be just a case of maybe doing one of them. I reckon it'll be 4 hours at least for an 80%. Have you done the restart encounter too early?
Can we get out this way? Nah, there's no.
Henry, give it a shot.
All right.
I'm gonna have a look. You keep an eye out.
Yeah, the hordes are interesting. I like how many enemies there are all in one area, whether it's considered like a horde or not. Like the sheer amount of like freakers, even if there's only like say 15 or 10 of them, it's still it kind of still puts you on edge a little. Like you don't get that many infected all in one area in this game.
Let's go, Ellie.
Oh, there you go. That's smart.
I can't wait to get out of this place.
But yeah, like for an open world game as well, it's not too big. Like the map isn't huge, so I think it's a lot more. For a speedrun, it's a lot more reasonable to assume that you could run it, because normally open world games are really long to speedrun. Like take GTA for example. But this isn't that open world, it's not that big. Yeah, that's if they're making noises at all. Sometimes I've had it on a few occasions where they've come right up to me and attacked me without me even knowing they're anywhere near me at all.
It's a sort of alarm.
Like you don't even hear footsteps, you don't hear like shrieks or anything. Whoops, no. That was me trying to pick up ammo there and I accidentally opened that door.
For a while.
Sam! Yeah, I'm cool.
That was me. I must have triggered some kind of safety gate or something. Henry, see if we can lift this.
You can make an axe. See, I haven't made any weapons yet, if that's the case. I've repaired one weapon. I keep forgetting that you can repair your melee weapons.
Clickers! What? Hey, this thing isn't budging, man.
Just go. Get out of here.
He just hates it. He wanted to give it a good kick in before he went past.
You keep him safe! Go!
Lovely. Yeah, by the way, I haven't finished Days Gone yet, and I'm not that far into the story, so before you start talking about anything that's happened, please think again, because I haven't actually got that far into the story. I mean, I assume Sarah's alive anyway, but hasn't been confirmed yet.
Joel, that's them! Sam!
Oh, thank God. We gotta keep running. Starlight, he's over there.
Sam!
Run! Too many of them!
Ellie, get away from the door! Maybe if we push it together. Come on.
Sam!
I have no idea who Courtney Draper is, and I've never heard anyone compare her to Elena either.
Getting us out of here. We'll hurry up there.
All right, go.
Everyone upstairs. Let's go.
But then again, like I said, I'm not really looking through the internet looking for stuff about it at the moment. Yeah, hard mode's always my preferred. Like doing the hardest difficulty is always my preferred difficulty, just because it unlocks more trophies and stuff.
I'll be fine. Come on, go.
Unless like it's a notoriously ridiculously hard game, and I'm advised not to play it on the hardest difficulty, I always will.
Get ready. Here we go.
Fresh air.
Adam was here. I don't know where he's gone though.
Look at this.
Yeah, who's Courtney Draper anyway? Would I know her from like any films or TV series or anything?
So where's this tower?
We're close. Come on, let's go.
Hey, Michael, what's up, dude? Thank you for the luck, my friend.
Yeah.
This split is called Wesley because it's the sniper section, as in Wesley Snipes.
Hey, look at that. Yep. What'd I tell you, huh?
Let's find a way around to it.
It's a nice pun.
What about you? How you holding up?
Business as usual, right? When I was with Henry, I got a couple of infected myself.
Yeah.
Nah. I haven't played Bioshock either, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, I haven't seen you a lot lately, dude. So I'd assume you were stuck into your work.
Somewhere down the street. Right now. Y'all stay here.
No!
Before you start, I need you guys to keep him busy. I'm gonna go around and see if I can't get the angle on him.
Okay. Hey. Be careful.
Damn it. I'm not risking that again.
Oh, that must have hurt.
See, what I hate about practice is you can do it perfectly so many times on practice, and then there's just that one occasion where it doesn't work.
Go back to where you fucking came from.
Oh, awesome, dude. That's great. Do you have a move date yet? Yeah, I can imagine, man. I've never purchased a house, so I have all that to come if I can ever afford a house. Yeah, that's good, man. Happy for you. Shit. Oh, that guy was out of position. He should have been there already. Yeah, I probably lost 25, 30 seconds. But yeah, I've still got a nice buffer, like you say, Jet, so I'm not too worried. I nearly totally forgot about that, by the way. I totally forgot about him.
Shit.
I was reading chat.
That was intense.
You all right, Sam?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, okay, I get you. I get you. That's still cool though, man.
Look at this.
It's still basically a new house, isn't it?
All right, we did it.
That's cool,
We should
man.
move.
Yeah, keep us updated with pictures and stuff.
Sam! Sam, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
I said I'm fine.
Yeah, that was the last we did it of the game.
Let's move!
Yeah, that's like 30 seconds. That's alright. It's alright.
Jackson County. Means we're close to Jackson City, right?
Should be more than a few minutes.
You ready to see dear old brother?
I'm just ready to get there.
Yeah, panic rooms are very ironic because yeah, they don't exactly keep you safe all the time in movies.
What happened between you two?
What do you mean?
You and
Especially in
Tommy.
that latest film as well.
You're not together.
We just had a bit of a disagreement.
Yeah, it's looking alright, Jez.
So what was it about?
We lost
Tommy saw the world
about
one way, I saw it the other.
15
that's why you
seconds
joined the
due to
fire.
slow Henry.
Yeah, your friend Marlene.
I think we lost
promised
another
him hope. That
10 or
kept him
so
busy for a while, but just
on
like Tommy, he eventually quit that too.
How was
on
it? The last time you saw him?
Searchlight, and then we
I
died
believe
at
his last words to
Sniper.
me were, "I don't ever want to see your goddamn face."
But that was because of me trying the straight down the middle strat, which
We're
I
gonna
am
find out.
very unexperienced in compared to the other strat I would
keep
usually
going.
do. So yeah, my timings were just wrong. I just need to practice that again a little more. But it's alright, we're still looking good. Yeah, that's cool, man. I've always wanted to drive a ride on lawnmower. They look fun.
I know. Step on the fucking pallet.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if Nico and Adam ever find out where I live, then... Well, Nico's just like a crazy stalker fan, and then Adam's just like someone who wants to abuse me. So they're both strange in their own ways. Right, Jez, see you later, man. Have fun cutting the grass.
Oh, give it a spin.
Which is nice. The mower of lawns, yes.
Hey, go get the other one. You can use it as a bridge. Hey, be careful crossing that.
No high five.
Teamwork.
Nah, give her one. She did give me ammo. She hasn't screwed me once in this run. So, she can have a high five. that was Henry, I would not high-five him.
I know, I am.
Maybe that's what I'm missing. Maybe it's the high-five that
Past this place, then we can
that prevents me from getting my PB.
False alarm! They're friendlies. We've been dealing with raids. A lot of bandits in this area.
It's been quiet for a few days.
What the hell are you doing here? I thought I'd find you in Jackson.
Been trying to bring the plant back to life.
We had it working before.
Well, we're on a good pace, Craig, so
I had.
I can afford those 5 seconds.
No way. You guys have horses.
We got a whole lot of them.
Yeah, hopefully.
Tommy, give me a hand with this.
With any luck. If not, then that's probably like 15 or 20 seconds long.
Yeah, of course.
He likes when you pet his ears. You ever ride one?
I actually have.
When have you ridden a horse?
Winston, this soldier.
And this
guy
next
himself.
area, actually, this next fight is one that I've forgotten to practice. Because I did mess up on this fight last time.
There.
Hey, thanks, Tommy.
No sweat. All right, let's continue the tour.
So yeah, I do need to not mess up.
Earl?
Yeah?
Why are you here? Weren't you supposed to head back
Imagine that.
Still waiting on Hauser and the rest of the
Yeah,
boys.
imagine I miss out by sub 3 because I high-fived her.
Go home to your family.
It's just a couple more hours. I'll tough it out.
All right, look, take it easy.
Oh, I'd be gutted. Yes, Fast Maria. There you go. All works out.
Maria,
Yeah, go ahead.
we're in the control room. Steve's about to start it back up. You want to come check it out?
I'd rather eat with Ellie.
5 times. Yeah, that woods fight sucks.
Go with Maria. Get some food in.
Like, especially for me lately as well. Some of the shots I've been making, like on the Molotov guy, just haven't penetrated him at
I'm
all.
sending Tommy over. Stand by.
Even though like it makes contact with him, it just hasn't like collided.
6th time of them trying to get the turbines back online. We've been here just a week. It feels like forever. I got something for you. Last year I went back to Texas, back home. Most of our
Please
stuff
call
is
us
long
Black Maria.
gone. Most of it. Here. It's a little faded, but it still looks pretty good.
I'm good.
You sure? I mean,
I said I'm good.
okay.
Well,
I'll hold on to it for you.
Tommy,
I like using fancy words every now and then.
I need to talk to you. Privately.
Yeah, okay. Let me just check on my guys real quick. Come on.
I'm trying to imagine that sentence in song. Because it sounds like it should be in song. Like it rhymes.
I don't know what you heard, but you should see the town. We're over 20 families strong now.
Goodbye to the
It was
Jacksons.
Maria and
son.
her father, they set up this place with the idea of being self-sustained. We had crops and livestock. Remember how we thought no one could live like this anymore? We're doing it.
Bricks,
What do you do
Guns
for
of
protection?
Brixton.
Adults take
See, I've heard of
turns
the
guarding
Clash,
perimeter.
but
We
I
got
don't
like
know if
5
I've ever
guys
listened to
protect.
anything by them.
Hey, we still got to deal with infected though, right?
Who doesn't?
Hey,
This is
buddy.
the world we live in.
Or maybe you don't have to be.
Buckley.
You sound like Marlene.
Alright, Jetta, we will be here.
These two geniuses are gonna bring this plant back to life.
We think we got it this time. You don't believe us?
I didn't say that.
I'll bet you
I hate that, that's so stupid.
Sure. Make it two.
We're almost ready. They just need to finish putting the shield back on. No rush.
To the left. Watch it. Okay, that's good. Slowly. All right, that's good.
Tommy's here. You good to go?
Give me 1.
Let's do this.
Ready?
Here we go. Nice work, boys. Somebody get on the horn and give Maria the good news. You see that?
That's pretty impressive. Looks like you're out $2 million.
All right, Joe. Let's go talk.
And do you know what? The fast Maria actually did make up for it.
Shit! Bandit! Stop him! Don't let him into the building!
Oh shit. That's fine.
They're here! Ellie, hide!
Maria! God damn it!
Oh good. Move, Tommy. Tommy.
Come on.
Get on.
She couldn't have gotten far. We'll find her. Don't worry.
Kid.
She usually pull these stunts.
Nothing like this.
Yeah, that high five did waste the gold, yeah. Oh well.
Come on. Horse tracks.
There. 4 tracks.
Oh, callous. Fucking
Whoa, 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 whoa!
How many do you see?
Too goddamn many.
Come on! Go around, I'll cover you. That's all of them.
Come on. Back to the horses.
Right, Callus kind of made up for his fumblings earlier just then.
Tracks keep going this way. Get on. Let's go.
Look, by the ranch. That's our horse. She's gotta be there.
Area looks clear.
No matter what.
Be careful.
Better Live, what's up? How you doing today?
Ellie? Ellie? Go check over there. Check out this area.
All right. Thank you for the like also, Better Live.
Okay. One of these buildings looks like a mirror to me.
Well, we'll head to Central Grounds. Should be able to see most of the campus from there.
Yeah, I'm trying my best, dude. I'm really trying my best.
That was fun.
I have had it like the first half, all the way up until Pittsburgh was really good though, I must admit. Sorry, all the way up until Financial was really good. Extremely good. I lost like just, I think it was like a second over a minute I lost.
I'm not sure.
Which is kind of unheard of in my speedruns.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Sounds like runners.
Stay with the horse. I'll go check it out. Yes, I don't want him running off. I'll be right back.
Ellie says holy shit even though she didn't see it. Right, that's fine. Even though I had to shoot that one runner, that was still fine because she wasn't on the in the hallway on the outside of that window.
Hey, I was thinking I would have wanted to be an astronaut.
That a fact.
Yeah. Can you imagine being up there all by yourself? What about you? What'd you want to be?
Well, when I was a kid, I used to want to be,
Going crazy over him. Oh my god.
So serious.
Yeah, have you seen the Justin Bieber Easter egg in this game, by the way? If you look down at some of the newspapers on the floor, it said the Uncharted film, I think it's like Uncharted 87 or something like that, starring Justin Bieber. Can't remember the exact quote, but something to do with an Uncharted game or an Uncharted film with Justin Bieber as Nathan Drake.
Watch yourself.
You too.
Yeah, tell me about it. The Easter egg is if you... Oh. Okay, you already heard. Why did he not get caught? Well, that's bull. I don't know why the smoke didn't stop in there. Did I throw it too early? Ellie's Aussie and Dave. Yeah, that'd be the worst game / film ever. That'd be an insult to those legends.
More infected, I'm fine.
Here, come up on the gate.
I don't think I threw it too early though, that's the thing. Because I didn't... Did I throw it before... Yeah, did I throw it before the bloater or after? Because usually you have to do it in line with or a little bit after the bloater. Yeah, I don't know what that was there. I threw it before, did I?
Let's try the gate.
Okay. Well, there you go. That's my fault then.
Yeah. Come on through. Scoot.
So that was my own fault. That was my own mistake.
Think there were fireflies?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, I'd be a bit more unforgiving with myself if my pace was like bad.
Yeah, I could see that. No guards.
Come on. Yeah, I'd expect to see someone by now. Let's get inside.
Don't often hear that dialogue either. Not sure why it was produced there.
Come on.
Yeah, it's usually unheard of, isn't it, Adam?
Alright, not what I had in mind, but it'll do.
Yeah, it's probably about 25 seconds, I reckon.
Alright, we're inside. Come on, kiddo, give me your hand.
23.
There you go.
Thanks. Let's look around. Hello? Where are they? Yoo-hoo!
Surely I can imagine as well, you've got to have some force behind that kick to kick open a door like that, but that is locked. I mean, that's, you know, shut, even.
Maybe it's one of them.
Unless it's like a cheaply made door, but doors like that wouldn't be.
There are no bodies. That's good, right?
We found out where they went.
If Ellie can get grabbed, that'd be helpful as well. Jesus. Oh, Jetalix, don't even say it, man, because it's gonna happen now, isn't it?
At least it ain't clickers.
If it happens, it happens. I'll be hugely upset. But
Well, maybe in all that research, they turned into fucking monkeys.
there you go.
Just keep searching, we'll find something. Don't matter. We know where to go. Let's get the hell out of here.
Hey, you are dead, asshole!
Oh shit. Don't know how well that's going to work now, because that didn't quite land on the... Yeah, that was really sketchy. As you can see, it didn't actually land on that lower floor. Yeah, that has wasted a little bit of time, but I mean, it weren't horrible. It's not often I miss that either.
What do you want me to do? What?
Yeah. If I'd have died, that'd have been worse. I was considering restarting, but I felt like I could get through without dying, so...
I'm gonna need you to pull. Okay. Alright, you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Like, I was kind of hoping that, I was kind of hoping Ellie'd get grabbed. So I think I was maybe waiting for that to happen, which is why the smoke bomb throw didn't go well.
I don't see anyone.
I don't know, I'm trying to make excuses for myself.
Joel? How we doing?
I'm fine.
Can you handle the window?
Yeah.
Jesus. Come on, move!
I see you.
Alright. Just stay here. I'm gonna flank this asshole.
Ellie. Those were my friends you killed, asshole. Come on out. You want to do this the hard way?
Look at those crimson gloves he has on.
We gotta get you out of here.
I'm okay.
You're not okay, Joel! Now come on! Move it! There's no one here. Hurry. You're doing good. Keep at it. Oh man. Here, lean on me.
No.
Well, can you walk?
Yes.
Then fucking walk! Come on. Where's the exit? Just a little bit more, come on. Hey. Joel?
Ellie!
The kid's got a gun! He's in
Damn it, how many of you are there?
Kevin with the raid. Welcome, Kevin's Raiders, and thank you, Kevin.
Here, stand up. Put your arm around me. Alright, let's go.
How you doing, man?
Swear to God, I get you out of this. You're so singing for me.
You wish.
Wait here. I'll get the door.
Take your time.
Come on.
Oh, that's cool, man. What capture card did you go for?
Fuck.
Oh shit!
Come on.
Just get the horse.
Alright. Can you get on?
Come.
HD60S, good choice, good choice. That's the one I had just before I got my internal capture card.
There you are.
I knew I'd missed that immediately. That was the sway.
Where'd you go?
Second time though, I'll take it.
Oh man. How are you still alive? What is this place? Oh, great. Everything's cool. This place is not creepy at all. Oh.
No matter what, we have to keep them out. Let's hope they don't find him. Cover the windows.
Okay.
Make every shot count.
I've done this before.
Keep it up, kid. Here it.
Fuck.
Yeah, I got more rifle ammo. You weren't kidding. You're a better shot with that thing than I
Okay,
am.
that's cool. That's kind of worked out. I've got more ammo out of that. That was a mistake, though, I will admit.
Help me with this thing. Don't let him come in through the windows. Nice shot.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
Screw it. We're getting out of this room.
But
All right, kid. This way.
Fucking.
Come on. I'll block this. Cover the stairs. Follow me through here.
Okay. Do you know where you're going?
Never set foot in this place.
Oh, great.
Clear. This way. Hey kid, you all right?
I'm fine.
More clickers.
last call with the clicker.
You all right?
There you are.
Come on. Doors this way. So close. That ladder.
Here. Come here. Boost me up.
Ready? You be quick. You keep a lookout.
Jeez. Looks like someone already fought those things and lost.
Been looking for these boys. Doesn't matter.
See anything? So what do we do? Is there any other choice? You hear that? They're on the roof.
I know.
Oh, where did you come from?
How many of these things are there? It's a bloater! What? One of those big fucking guys!
Don't know how that missed. I'm pretty sure that went through his entire foot. Can someone clip that?
Listen.
No infected.
Palmer, what's up? Yeah, we're doing alright, man. Doing alright.
Alright. Let's head on back.
I mean, it started to go more downhill after financial, but it can still be done.
Are we even sure she's here?
Horse tracks down the fucking street. She's here.
Hey, I got her! Get your ass over here!
What are you waiting for? Shoot her!
But David said...
Fuck David!
No!
Shoot her now!
Come on! They really want me dead. What do they want? Come get me, you motherfuckers!
Shit, she's heading off!
Yeah! Over here! Faster!
Shoot the horse! Shoot the fucking horse!
Oh man. No. Shit.
She fell down the hill somewhere. I don't see her though.
I am focused.
kill
Here we go.
Fuck.
Where'd they go? Oh, motherfucker. Yeah. Here we go.
I mean, I never get that RNG. That first guy was walking away rather than towards. I never get that. So that could have been bad.
Here we go. I got this.
Cover the grounds! Make sure she's not hiding, son of a...
I don't want to get trapped in here.
She's on this side of the wall!
I got this.
Relax. Keeping you alive here. There you go. There you go.
Where the hell are you? Ellie! Where'd she run off to? Shit. Motherfucker! Where is she? Move it! Don't let him get you! Run! Keep running!
I knew that was going to be bad RNG. Just knew it.
You're gonna tell me!
And that's unusual as well, because I'd never get shot there.
Gotcha, asshole! Finish him off! Hold him still! Oh, shit!
Kick in the balls and a kick in the teeth.
Let me go, I'll fuck you up.
What the fuck is wrong with these people? I need a gun.
Son of a bitch!
This place is a damn maze.
Oh, son of a...
Fuck. Don't think they've gone through the window. Didn't see him anyway. It worked out alright in the end. Climb up, Ellie. Done that one too many, but that's fine.
How did you do it? It's all right. Nowhere to go. Come on out. That was good, kid. It's gonna be all right. What is it?
Hot digging and down.
Better live, thank you very much. Should have shot him twice. I had good RNG to start there, they all went to hide. Sometimes they don't come out from hiding either.
Oh, Christ. I gotta find her. I gotta find her. Shh. Ellie.
I knew you had heart. You know, it's okay to give up. Ain't no shame in it. I guess not. Just not your style, is it? You can try begging.
I don't think I've ever noticed that stuffed bear in the corner.
You think you know me? Huh? Well, let me tell you something. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
If I didn't get grabbed there, that would have been a gold section as well.
Ellie! Ellie! Did you hear me?
No. What?
Look. Hospital. This is where we get off.
I'll do my utmost best, Rock.
You feel that breeze, huh? I tell you, on a day like this, I just sit on my porch, pick away at my six string. Yeah, once we're done with this whole thing, I'm gonna teach you how to play guitar. I reckon you'd really like that. What do you say, huh? Look at that. Another city, another abandoned quarantine zone. Maybe we cut through here, huh?
I have done it a million times, but the difference is Ellie really. If Ellie gets grabbed in the tunnel, then
here we go.
Yeah, then that's can't really do anything about that.
Ellie.
And also, I don't have a smoke bomb at the moment, but I'm pretty sure I should have enough materials to craft one. If not, I will lose a little bit of time. Yep, still nothing, so I need to collect these materials. Damn it.
Oh my god.
What is it?
I think
Ellie!
I need...
Ellie!
I think I need sugar. Is there sugar anywhere? Is there sugar in the tunnel?
Gotta see this.
What is it?
What's my McDonald's order? I don't know. I don't really have McDonald's all that much. I'll usually try whatever. Adi, thank you for the follow. Yeah, usually I order whatever special sandwich they have, like Big Tasty or Tastes of America or whatever it is. If not, I'll just go for a chicken burger. I quite like a chicken burger. Yeah, I don't often get McDonald's.
Oh man.
Yeah, does anyone know where there's some sugar, like on the way to the tunnel? Because I know there's stuff in the tunnel.
Look.
I just don't want to waste too much time looking for it.
But there's no halfway with this. Once we're done.
Filet o fish.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never had one of them. I don't think England sells them, you know.
This up.
Cool, no worries.
This place takes
Like I say, I know there's stuff in the...
Right
Oh, that really sucks. I'm not sure why I haven't got enough.
Just like this.
Don't know where I've miscalculated something.
Saw families torn apart. Whole damn world seemed to have turned upside down in a blink.
Is that after?
So it means you can't do the fast tunnel strat without it.
Can't imagine losing someone you
And
love.
yeah, we passed the caravan long ago, right at the start.
Losing everything that you know.
There is stuff in...
I'm sorry, Joel.
It's okay, Ellie.
Yeah, there is stuff in the actual tunnel. Like, there's stuff up on the right, on the, like, sidewalk thing. And then there's stuff on the left as well, and I'm not really sure what is where.
This time it's gonna be different. I just know it.
What do you mean?
They're gonna be there. The Fireflies. I'm sure of it.
Fuck. That's... Alright, well, I'm gonna have to do the slow sneaky then. Which is a fucking shame, I tell you. Because I'm gonna lose a load of time here.
On your left.
Fuck. I think that's going to lose me quite a lot of time. Yeah, I didn't have a smoke bomb. I don't know why. No idea, honestly.
Fucking creepy.
Because usually I collect enough to make 3 smoke bombs. And for some reason I've missed something on the way.
That crate could get us up there. Ellie, get on up there and drop that crate.
I'm not actually sure. It could have done. No, because I think I only had 2 at that point. Because that was the first one I used. And then...
Look out below!
Yeah, that was the first one I used. The second one I used was in the science building, and they're the only 2 that I've had. But usually I have enough materials to create a third.
Okay.
I don't know if I can. I think I can. Did I pick up sugar in the dam? Where's the sugar in the dam? Is it downstairs in that little room? So if it's downstairs, then I would have picked it up. Like, I definitely hovered over it. I think that's about a 40-second loss, I think. At the end of the fight. Yeah, I feel like I did. I don't know.
Give me a foot.
Okay.
Come on. Get that door open.
Yeah, so I was missing half a sugar, so I've missed half a sugar somewhere. I'm going to take a look back though, because I'm going to look to see where, because obviously I wouldn't have picked it up from somewhere, and it could have been dam. Yeah, it could have been a lot of places actually. It could have even been in Pittsburgh, because when where you initially pick up the first smoke bomb, oh Joel, where you're supposed to pick up the smoke bomb anyway, like I think there's sugar on that shelf there, and usually Joel picks it up through the door, but he wouldn't pick it up through the door for me on that occasion. Phil's dad, man. Yeah, you really need to make that into an emote, Michael. If the clicker can stay in this room, then that will save me a little bit more time.
Okay, there. Come on. Be careful.
I got you.
Pog Dad and Dad Champ. Yeah, absolutely.
Damn ladder broke off the wall.
Now what?
I'll figure something out.
Please don't leave, Clicker. Please. Right, did leave, but that's fine. Like, that's the second best we can hope for. So I'll still get jogging speed here, rather than that slow walk speed.
Okay, come on, jump.
You're gonna catch me?
I got you. See? You didn't even need me.
Let's get the hell off this thing.
Whoa! Ellie, move!
Yeah, I think about 40 seconds I'll lose for this. It's gonna be fucking close, I tell you. That's gonna be longer. I don't know if this is possible now, guys, you know? No, it's not. It's not. It's done. Ah, my fucking luck, eh? Nothing happened, man. That's the amount of time I lost in the tunnel by having to crouch walk. I predicted it would be 40 seconds, but it was 55. Or a minute, basically.
What are you doing in here? I won't let you.
You fucking animal!
Harry, shut the hell up.
I got you. Oh shit.
And do you know what? Do you know what's actually funny? Is depending on how well this split goes, I was basically high-fiving Ellie has actually cost me this run. If there's any amount of time I could have, like I was in complete control of, it was high-fiving Ellie or not. And yeah, that might have just been scraping it, but yeah. Ugh.
Stop!
Yeah, you did, to be fair. You absolutely did. 303. So yeah, if I hadn't done that... Craig, I blame you. You're the one who put that in my mind to begin with.
Looks like we're walking.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Like, I've enjoyed this run, to be fair. Even though it's not what I wanted, like, I've enjoyed it.
Straight shot through here.
Alright.
It's actually kind of pretty, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What a meme indeed. I mean, there were a few sections that were like that, though. I mean, it is what it is, you know. Henry was slow, couldn't control that. Yeah, there were definitely areas that I could have controlled. Like, I was definitely in control of quite a few of them, but yeah, some of them could have been avoided, absolutely.
Down there. It's a little bit further now.
I did say hi to Buckley, to be fair, Michael, because that doesn't actually waste me any time. Because I don't do the restart encounter just before you meet Buckley, so that's why I always pet him.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, literally so close, man.